Hello everyone, it's Bobo the Vulture, and it is time for more Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge by Adam Ryland. Tactical espionage action, push start button. Wait, that's not what this one is. This one is the wrestling management sim. I'm currently in my kitchen, or kitchenette, or whatever you would describe the place in the apartment. That is not a distinct room, but has a sink and, fridge and stove and those kinds of things in it. Um, It's not a very big kitchen area, is what I'm saying. I'm actually in there, but the magic of my wireless headphones allow us to continue having a conversation. I'm pouring tea. I have to get in these videos where I can, folks. It's a very busy time of year and time of life for me, but I feel like I've probably already noted that before. In maybe the last one of these videos, maybe the second to last one of these videos. At this point, I possibly have already slowed down my output of these. Well, I mean, slowed down the release of them because I don't have a lot of them to release. Anyways, let's click somewhere to begin. The war's back on, and Hazel's hanging out. Hey, Hazel, where you want to be? What you want to do? Where you want to be is right where I had that laptop. Oh, it's the 1st of April. I was going to look at VCW here. Note that we had a lot of money. Not all the money in the world, but a lot of money. And that Diamond Dave's was going to cut off next month. So the question is, do we lose 260,000? Who's interested? 355, 325, and 281. Chase Agency, Friedman Detectives, and an organization called Rug Munchers. Fantastic. Diamond Dave's one of our lower paying ones anyhow. Hannibal's Lecture is number one right now, but we can do better than that. Now we can apparently get into the 350, maybe even 400,000 range at this point. Let's go ahead and end this. It will cost that much money in legal payments. We will make up that much money by having a new sponsor. So it's okay. Hannibal's Lecture. Let's demote Hannibal's Lectures to a minor sponsor. Let's go to that search again. 355 is looking good. The Chase Agency, Cordy & Co. Okay. Offer them our main sponsorship. They accept the deal. We can expect more money from them now. Also, that has chucked our cash down to 381,649. How are we doing in the finance world? We're still making decent money month to month. So I kind of feel like we could add some more workers if we wanted. Here's to a great partnership. I agree. What if I hired some other workers? I'm thinking about trying to hire some female superstars. So I'd like to have women's angles going on. So let's try female stars. And then go back. There are a lot of them. Not all of them are good. Adriana Bailey's not bad. AJ, okay. Looking for wrestlers with some good stats. Bobcat. Okay. Actually, you know what might be the thing to do before picking up any new superstars? Is saving up some money. Oh, wow. Eric Porter's a really good wrestler. She's known to be easy to work with. She loves Elegant Emma. Elegant Emma is not that great. Eric Porter wants some money. Then Aaron Bray, okay. Fantasy. Here's a lady named George Frankenstein. Alright. Yeah, maybe actually what I want to do is hold off. She is loyal to the Hardy brothers, but does not speak. What I might want to do is hold off until I have a developmental territory. Then anytime I hire someone, I can put them in a developmental territory, see whether or not I can knock any rough edges off of them. So I wasn't going to be able to do that this month anyway, but I'd get close. Charmel Sullivan and Sherry Martel. Well, there you go. Sherry Bop, I think. Wow, Sherry Bop's very good and is not employed right now. Sort of would like to get her under contract anyway. You know what? I am going to risk leaving her out there. Gonna risk leaving her out there. So, there we are. Go to the notepad. Did I leave myself any notes? Nope. My feuds are alright, I'm sure. Jarrell Clark versus Scotty Mack was a long-term feud, as was Todd Sexton. Nope, 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 nope. That one we just got started. Was it Seth Knight and Matt Classic? That's right. Oh, let's take a look at Japan. Their rosters are announced on June 1st. Theirs are on August 1st. Theirs are on May, November, March, December, September, July, October. World Japan announced its roster of touring wrestlers. So it is possible that if there was anybody that we're really hoping to get that had been working for World Japan, and that's why I wasn't getting them before, that we might be able to check them out now. Probably not, though. Yeah, Toryumon Noah. Pro Wrestling Noah gets a lot of my guys. Well, what are you going to do? Going to fast forward to the next week of events? Probably. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I hope there wasn't anything that I had really planned on doing that first day of the month, but the sacrifices you make for not being able to, record this very often are that you just sort of forget those kinds of things. If there was something I desperately wanted to do on the first of the month, just have to hope that I'd already done it. Anna Dudley, Jerichoholics Anonymous. Ah, a bunch of new sponsor signings. SmackDown got renewed. MLW Wednesday got renewed. A bunch of TV shows got renewed. Good for those shows. Speaking of our show, how's our show? We have 21 more weeks, and I bet the network are happy with us. Our ratings are good. The network appears to be happy with us. I guess the last show we had is tied for our lowest rating. But it also seems to sort of float in that general area anyway. Hey man, we're carrying y'all's prime time on a Tuesday night. And WAW also has a show on Tuesday, but not at the same time as we do. So let's go back. And yeah, let's just get another show going. Actually, let's end the show. Whoops. Because I want to look at the event history here. Okay. And last time, Onyx and Todd Sexton, Enigma, Scotty Mac. That's right, because he announced the main event of the next pay-per-view. There we go. So this time, let's start with I've already forgotten. Onyx and Todd Sexton. Yeah, that was it. Although tonight's main event is what we are actually going to announce at the very beginning of the show. Authority of Books one-on-one match tonight. That is going to be Scotty Mac versus Jarrell Clark. What? These two? They're wrestling still? Oh my god. That's the kind of stunningness I expect from people. And yes, then there's going to be Todd Sexton and Onyx. Although this is the actual match, the main event. This will be Scotty Mac versus Jarrell Clark. I will go ahead and make this a title match. And it is going to go to Jarrell Clark, who is going to win by cheating. Because Sophie wants to see some victories by cheating. Also here is where we are going to see the angle in which Enigma comes out and tells everybody, hey, the next pay-per-view, we are going to see a match between Todd Sexton and Onyx. There you go. Hmm. It may be time to give Matt Classic one of the wins in this feud. We can do it without making him get over, if we particularly wanted to. Matt Classic gets the win here. It's a win by DQ. And afterwards, Seth Knight flips out. He's like, what the hell, man? I should be able to hit him in the nuts all I want. That can be his, the whole driving purpose behind his feud is that he just wants to hit Matt Classic repeatedly in the nuts. Maybe that's why they're having a feud. I don't know, folks. So we have these two pairings actually in matches. Um, don't have Todd Sexton and Onyx in one. We're not really trying to build that up super fast, but they probably could still have some kind of interaction in this show, just to touch base with the actual feud that they have. Anyhow, Majik's not too happy right now. What if we put Majik and Cade Sedal in another match? Actually, at this point, what are the overness levels of Seth? Okay, so they're not really over enough to make anything else exciting happen. Yeah, let's have Majik and Cade Sedal have another match. I know they've had matches before, but I'm going to go ahead and put them in another one. So here we go. It's going to be a match, a one-on-one match, single styles between Majik and Cade Sedal. There's no title on the line. We're going to give this win to Sedal. Clean. It is putting on a good match. That's what we're doing here. Oh yeah, nothing happens afterwards. It's not that kind of match. Put it on. Complete booking that event. Now then, let's go ahead and have a match involving... How about having... Todd Sexton and Lazarus doesn't make sense as a match, other than the fact that Lazarus could be in peril and Onyx could come to save his love. But no. How's Lazarus feeling these days? He's in good spirits. He's a mysterious heel. Oh yeah, I forgot. We were gonna have the special tornado tag match. not a tornado tag, but you get what I mean. That's true. This match has no, other than getting Magique out there to do something, it has no impact in the world. Let's have a match here. 1-versus-1 single styles between. First of all, we will have. Sorry. First of all, let's do this alphabetically. Louis Moxie versus Memphis Reigns. There is no title. The win is by Louis Moxie because Robbie Moxie comes in for the interference win. The aftermath, of course, will involve the arrival of Michael Reigns for the save. And this is to continue the feud they have. Nice. That's good bookings. Now here, let's have a match. Be a place you could put Magique. Put him in a match against singles. Magique versus Todd Sexton. No. Magique versus Onyx. There's no title on line. The winner will be Onyx. By DQ interference. Because Todd Sexton is going to come in. And he's going to continue his assault because he's just a bad man. He doesn't care that this match has been completely ruined. Ruined, I say. And that segment's over. Now then, do we have any of these that we really want to push fast? That's already done and pushed. Fast and Furious one I was thinking would be a slow burn. Todd Sexton and Onyx doesn't need to be pushed super fast. Seth Knight and Matt Classic. We could probably get Moxie Family versus Fast and Furious. Sort of booked on the double, but I don't know if it's worth it to do that. Let's just go ahead and have some interviews and stuff leading up to these matches, just like you do. Let's have an interview segment. Tag team featuring Lee Moxley and Robbie Moxley. They are going to be calling out the Rainses. You know the Rainses. Can you stand the Rainses? Against your window. There you go. Let's have an interview segment. Single worker with manager. And this is going to be Phil Woods with Todd Sexton. I'll go ahead and if I need to slow it down later on, I can do that. But for right now, I will go ahead and start getting these working a little strongly. It's just me, Onyx. I'm just here to say, Todd Sexton, you need to stop being such a jerk. And that's how it's going to happen. Now then, what if, just to boost our ratings a little bit, we have two, count them, two Miss Vanessa segments here. We have one with Matt Classic. Targeting Seth Knight to boost their feud. And then another with Fast and Furious. Miss Vanessa, Memphis Reigns, Michael Reigns. There you go. Dissing on the Moxies. Let's keep that feud going. We've got a full card of events here, folks. Let's start the show. Enigma gained overness. Enigma's getting pretty over, and that's good. He's good. And those guys put together a great match. Nobody really cares much, so the overall rating, that's alright. The Moxies gained overness from their interview. It wasn't the best segment, but there was a time when we would kill for a 62% segment. We could only expect them out of like interviews. Lee Moxley versus Memphis Reigns. They put together a good match, considering they're both sort of more used to being tag guys. Not a bad interview segment there from Onyx. There you go, Matt Classic getting some overness out of hanging out with Miss Vanessa. That's good. Majik versus Onyx. May end up being the worst segment of the show because the match quality is not great. Majik's not that great a wrestler these days by our modern standards. Also, he's not putting in as much effort as he could because I think he's realizing he's not the best wrestler out there. He may be realizing it from us, you know, reinforcing it by pushing him down the card. But, you know, it's good for business. Anyway, Miss Vanessa backstage with Fast and Furious. There you go. Enigma doing the next big show, hopefully. Oh, well. That's a great match. Everybody loved it. The title belt gained an image. Jarrell Clark cheating like a mofo. Jeek and Onyx didn't click. Makes sense. Onyx wants to be higher up the card. Majik just doesn't have what it takes at this level yet. I was forced to carry our entire match. I'd like to work with Onyx at some stage. You know, in the biblical sense. I think you'd be impressed with the results. Yeah, you guys are a tag team. Remember how you guys are a tag team? Maybe I need to dissolve their tag team. Tag team, tag team, tag team, tag team. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And take a sip of tea while that's thinking about what I just told it. I did just tell it the days of the week. Ah, sorry, just tapped my laptop a little bit there. Yes, sir. Oh no, there's an incident today. Also, what's going on here? A lot of things, a lot of ratings. It's mostly ratings. Yeah, it's pretty much ratings. Kate Siddall suffered an injury. Oh man. He's not involved in any feuds right now, but I was really hoping to use him in the future. We hadn't really gotten much use out of him yet. He poked himself in the eye. What are you doing that for, man? Well, alright. That sucks. Let's go to the internet real quick. Check out what's going on there. Who's the next big thing? Johnny C. A guy we set up. Great all-rounder. Taka Michinoku. A lively 19th century dance. He's all about it. Coachman. He's all about that. These people are just young. That's not really anything to know about them otherwise. Wrestling heat. Big time rumors. Kate Siddall to return from injury. Undertaker to retire this month. He's not really injured. He's going to have a new character. He will be dressed as a Norwegian pacifist. There you go. You heard it there first. Azrael. Okay. Best Canadian workers, Christian, Chris Benoit, Edge, Steve Carino, and Lance Storm. Okay. Who could break into the Elite? It's Taka. I would love to see that. I would have loved to see that. I don't know what Taka's doing these days. He may just be running, maybe he runs Michinoku Pro or something. Hard to say. Who's the king of the independents? Is it Hydro? Okay. Stacy Keebler. Charisma. Our 10th most talented guy in terms of charisma is Robbie Moxley. And the Moxies, one of the things I liked about them, in addition to their overall pretty good wrestling talents, are that both of them were charismatic enough, I felt like, to be trusted with a mic. So there you have it. Also, Enigma is more charismatic than Miss Vanessa. I did not remember that. So, yeah, there you go, Enigma. He has a charisma of 90. And Ms. Vanessa, why did I think Ms. Vanessa had? Oh, okay, 86. Well, alright. Who's still out there that has those kinds of stats? Fabulous Frederick. He's a decent enough brawler. He's not that great, though. Christopher Daniels. He's got everything going on everywhere. Oh, Dirty Dutch Mantel. He'd almost be worth 30 grand to bring along as a non-wrestler. Dirty Dutch Mantel, I guess, wrestles, or doesn't wrestle, but operates in WWE now as Zeb Coulter. Um, you gotta admit, pretty charismatic guy. Giddo, he is very charismatic but does not speak, so giving him a mic and doing an interview is a bad idea. Glenn Sutton, he speaks. He's pretty charismatic. Hydro, love to hire Hydro. But he would want a lot of money. He might still be worth it. Oh, Johnny C is on an open contract these days. Would you be willing to come work with us? Don't have a lot of wrestlers that could work with him very well, but might still be worth it. Oh, Orlando Jordan is held in very high charisma styles. Sandy Sanchez. How much do you want to work? 17 grand. Well, still, for 88 charisma, it might be worth it. Sherry Bob, again, 10 grand. Stevie Fabulous. Oh, touring. That's too bad. Tony Lazaro, what's your story? Felipe Lazaro, you're criticized for being lazy in the ring. Nobody likes a lazy guy. Come on. And Vin Lee. Wow, Vin Lee, you are a charismatic individual. You work stiff. And you want a lot of money. Not a lot. And, someday in the future, guys will be asking for 20 grand a month, and I'll be like, fine. What do I care? But right now, that's not where I am. Maybe I just need to wrap my head around that idea. Once I've got a development territory and I've got everything sort of, those things like improved up to the best conditions that they need to be in and everything, maybe I'll be worrying less about saving money for those kinds of goals and just, start paying guys more. But not right now. Right now, I'm Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge, and I want to thank you very much for watching and hope that I will see you next time. Bye for now.